table teams. West Coast struggling a bit. Here's our man in Ashburton, Jock Ross.
Hi everybody, well welcome to Mainfreight Rugby, and we're outside the big Mainfreight depot here in Ashburton. There's plenty of activity here. Now West Coast are coming to Ashburton today to take on Mid-Canterbury. Now West Coast haven't had a great season, just had the one win. Mid-Canterbury a little bit better. They had a good win the first round, but the second and third games, the wheels fell off a wee bit. Got back on the horse against Carpety last week with a good win, but they suffered a few injuries, so that's going to make it a bit more difficult today, because these West Coast boys, although they haven't had much success, they're a pretty resilient bunch, and they won't have traipsed over the Southern Alps for nothing, so it's going to be difficult. Both teams need to play for. See you out there. I've got Richard Catherwood with me now, playing his 50th game for Mid-Canterbury. Tremendous effort. How does it feel, Richard?
Oh, it's another week, I suppose. But yeah, no, it is obviously a bit of an achievement. I suppose it hasn't really dawned on me until today. Everyone's sort of giving congratulations and a few texts and things, so yeah. No, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Any special memories in those games?
I was sort of asked by Duffy actually before the game, and to be honest, probably the win in Buller for the Mitre Cup a couple of years ago, having to do the semi away and then the final, and probably the opportunity to do a Shield Challenge against Counties was pretty cool too.
Yep, you get the rewards if you finish towards the top, and Mid-Canterbury in 6th place in the table at the moment, well and truly in with the challenge. Big day for Richard Catherwood in 13, his 50th game for the Union today. Jared Percival in 10, second top point scorer in the championship to date. So strong side, Mid-Canterbury. West Coast, they're struggling a bit. 1 win and 3 losses in their 4 games to date. 11th position on the table, but not yet out of it, in fact, mathematically. If they were to win their way through from now, well, who knows where they go. Troy Taufari in number 2, very, very experienced player. Nick Markau, the halfback, and Nick Cumming, the first 5. A pretty experienced and pretty lively combination in the halves. I see Jesse McRae's mates have come and embarrassed him. We won't make a sign. Too late, they did. West Coast hammering away at the Mid-Canterbury line. And there's McRae there, number 3, picks it up and goes.
Yeah, good start for West Coast. A third away game of this Heartland season for them. They know what they need to do. Field position, pressure, points. And is there some points coming, Mace? I think it is.
Arenimo Tau played at South Canterbury last season. Goes over the hill to West Coast, comes back across to Mid-Canterbury, gets the opening try.
Yep, also played some rugby up in Northern, hoping to make the NPC side. He didn't, but geez, turning out in West Coast colours and scoring some points for them this year.
Oh, charge down, danger, danger. This is Percival onto the ball, and he's got support inside now. He's run away from one of them, so you're on your own now, son. No problem. Jared Percival in with the try. You only live once.
Gee. Nice, live and let die. And here we go, charging up. He is racking up some points.
He is.
This 2016 season, Jared Percival. And look at the step, look at the balance, agility. And then just tacking, not even making that easy for himself. The conversion. Went that far right-hand side. Pop that over.
Mark here feeds the scrum. It's going backwards a little bit, but he's got good ball to get out there. In off the blindside ring comes Randolphy. Randolphy in space, got support from Tau. Looks for him now, Tau. Oh, nice step. And there's his second. Oh, that's a very, very good try from West Coast. Tau gets it in the end, but great play from Randolphy.
Yeah, the line from Randolphy, the right wing, as we take a look at the wet and forget replay, just in the blind spot of the Mid-Canterbury push defence. It was pushing up and then out. So he sneaked in there. And then I thought he could have given that a little bit earlier, but didn't have to in the end. And Tau, the second try in this half, and what a start. What an opening 40 minutes from West Coast.
Well, I remind you, West Coast sitting 11th on the table at the moment. And they've got Mid-Canterbury under some real pressure here in the first half.
Penalty advantage here for Mid-Canterbury, so they really have a free dig if they want. Keep playing. Referee will extend it for another 3 or 4 phases if they make no advantage, Mid-Canterbury.
They've made an advantage, all right. They have made an advantage and scored the try through Vayanarere. The winger coming in. That was another good line by Jared Percival here. Look at him running across field and looking for his support players.
Speed of the ruck ball was really key there for Mid-Canterbury as we go into this half-time break. just recycling it really quickly. Of course that, and you see the big gap inside on the wet and forget replay of the West Coast defence. That line you're talking about, Mace, going against the grain, into the weak shoulder they call it. Very hard for the defender to stop, pivot and turn. This conversion to bring us to half-time.
Ian Jones in commentary with me. He's been to a coaching course recently. You can tell he's pulled out all of them. 16-12, West Coast lead Mid-Canterbury. And the Hammers fans have got the buckets on, and they're going to have a bit more than a bucket in the second half. They've really been under the pump from West Coast.
On the deserved of their lead too.
Absolutely.
West Coast. It's only by 4 points, which isn't much in modern rugby, but it's still a lead.
Nambekeke.
Gee, he's got lightning feet, trying to get on the outside.
There are some speedy players in this game. Dampney, John Dampney.
Well, John Dampney came from the CBD with Central Ashburton, I think, so deep he ran. He timed his run so beautifully. On the inside, stepped on the outside and through the veteran.
Manning goes high in the front of the line out for West Coast. Someone scored. Money's generally on the hooker here, but it's Watt who goes in the loose forward. Brogan Watt. Oh, what a game we've got going on here.
The big, robust number 6, we take a look on the wet and forget replay. They just keep coming back, don't they, West Coast? Had that sneaky half-time lead. The ball secured at the back, over the line, strong enough, Watt, to just get down when he had to get down. And the try. Tell you what, Mace, this could be an upset. I know Mid-Canterbury back in this match, and there's plenty still to play. But West Coast are hanging in there. Fitness is going to be telling now.
Good drive this from Mid-Canterbury.
And they're over? No, they're short.
No, just short. Don't get too excited, Camo.
Sneak-
Now they're over. Now they're over. Is the referee going to allow that? Mike Lynch, I saw. Was he...
Well, I don't
on his
know.
knees?
I think he was held. I think a double movement here. If he's
Here we
just
go.
short, if he reaches out, no problems. If he walks on his knees while he's still held, then there is a problem.
Ooh, 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Referee, the final call. The referee is awarded the try. The blue pub.
The blue pub. What? So, I don't know Methven very well, to be quite honest. They got a red pub and a green pub, or what?
I don't know, but I bet it's rocking at the moment, the blue pub.
West Coast, chugging away again. This is Toka. This is a very good game.
Desperate to get back. Oh, fingertip control. There could be a try at the other end.
Play to the whistle, guys, because here we go. Big run from Percival. He's being chased, but he made it. Oh, that is a 12-point try, because that was a try for all money down the other end.
Nick Cumming made a great chase too, his rival number 10. Percival to wrap things up. Tough kick from the corner. Wide, no good, away, end of match.
Well, what a really, really good game. You can see the Mid-Canterbury men are tired at 34-22.
Yeah, they came straight at us, and we held in there and managed to get to half-time down by 4, I think. But yeah, they were up for it today, and they hammered away, and we're just lucky at the end, to be honest. It just probably wasn't the performance we're looking for from last week, but a win's a win all the same, and 5 points, so yeah.
All of our sponsors, and indeed to all of the sponsors who look after all of the unions up and down the country, and all of the many hundreds of rugby clubs up and down the country. Without sponsorship, we simply could not have this game of ours going on the way that it does. Our sponsors are Mainfreight, Toyota, Wet and Forget, and Still. Thank you very much to all of them. Thank you to all sponsors.